Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we are live this Wednesday morning, January the 29th, live from the HCCTV studios. Good to have you with us. We've got your HCC news and information for the next half hour. My co-host this morning is Dr. Lana Pagao, the communications director at the Northwest College. Good to see you, Lana.
Good morning, Todd.
You know, it's hard to believe. A week ago today, we were snowed in. Crazy weather here in Houston. Have you seen that much snow before? Well, you spent some time in Norway, you said, right?
Yes. Yeah. But it was a beautiful postcard moment there. But 2 days later, it's 70 degrees almost. So yes, this Houston weather is really, really temperamental.
And we're just not set up to handle that in this city. We don't have enough snow plows. I know they did treat the grounds, but people aren't used to driving around on slick conditions, icy, snowy conditions. And, people up north laugh at us, but, we really don't have much choice but to shut down the city.
Yeah, I mean, driving in it, we can't even drive in the fog, let alone in the snow. I mean, it was a nightmare on the freeways this morning. So yeah, driving in snow is virtually impossible for Houstonians.
Well, no snow today. In fact, we're back up, as you mentioned, up to 70 degrees later today, and then supposed to have some nice days over the next few days, or actually after Thursday. So we'll see how that works out. But we are here this morning live on Facebook and on YouTube. We appreciate you watching us this morning. We're here just about every morning, every Monday through Friday when HCC is in session, live at 10 a.m. But Lana, they can always catch us in social media and on our cable channel.
That's correct. We are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, and we're on YouTube. We're also on X, LinkedIn, and on HCC TV at noon, 5, and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So we have, obviously the goal of going to a college like HCC is to get out into the workforce. Well, we've got across our district, we'll be hosting a number of job fairs, and Filecha Lucas, Lana, is here to join us. She's the manager of career and job placement services for HCC Central College. Good morning to you, Filecha. I think your microphone is muted.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So I know we've got some job fairs coming up, and Lana's going to be with you in about 10 minutes so you guys can go over everything that our students need to know.
Very good. Thank you.
All right. We're going to kick things off tomorrow, a big MOU signing happening between HCC and UT Tyler. It's involving our engineering program. Haven't heard of it? Well, where have you been? It's all across news of the town here. We've got Dr. Mehmet Argin, who is the Dean of Engineering Center of Excellence, joining us this morning to tell us about this. Thanks for being here, Dr. Argin. We appreciate you joining us. But first off, I know across the district enrollment's been going up. How are things going at the Engineering Academy?
Well, Todd, thanks for having me in your show again. Well, engineering enrollment is excellent, is exceptional. We have seen a 25% increase in enrollment between the spring 24 and spring 25. We now offer close to 60 sections of engineering classes compared to only 46 previous spring semester. It's amazing. We attract a lot of students to our program.
As you're going forward, let me ask you if you would turn off the blur section of your Zoom, because it is blurring not only the background, but the foreground as well. It looks like the fog has rolled into your office there.
Well, let me see. It was fine.
Yeah, we had you on before, but it looks like it's blurred in the background. Nice. So there we go. There we go. We got it back.
How about me? All right. That's good.
Yeah, we got it now. Engineering, obviously, the demand is going up. A lot of engineers are going to be retiring across the country, and I know it's created a crisis that we're not training enough of them. But the job market right now in Houston, nationwide, still very strong?
It is. It is very strong. I mean, when I meet with students in classroom visits or orientation for academies, I always share a few numbers for engineering jobs in Texas, in the nation as well. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has very interesting numbers, like mean annual wage for engineers in 2023 exceeds 6 figures. It's already $105,000 for engineering jobs. And they also predict more than 140,000 engineering jobs opening annually through 2032. That's a
Wow.
big number. Whereas in Texas, Texas Workforce Commission anticipates a 14% growth in engineering jobs. For any profession, if you have 3-4% growth each year, that's amazing. We have 14% growth in engineering jobs in Texas.
Now, people hear engineering program and the engineering academies. Tell us about the engineering academies and what they're about.
Well, we have two engineering academies. Texas A&M Engineering Academy has been in operation more than a decade, and U of H Engineering Academy this is fourth year. The Texas A&M Academy, A&M has more than 10 academies across the state. We have the largest cohort of the Texas A&M Engineering Academy. That's awesome, and we exceeded 150 students in this academic year with a total enrollment of 200 students. Not only that, we start incorporating makerspace skills into the academy program through our Introduction to Engineering and Graphics courses. So A&M Academy students are taking classes at the makerspace, and they're learning 3D printing and laser cutting, and work on several project-based activities. When we have this A&M Academy growth, U of H Academy also has seen the historic number of 71 students at both Fraga and Katy campuses. So both academies are in good shape, and we've seen a lot of growth and improvement.
Now, with these cohorts that go through these academies, the ones that are going to Texas A&M, they eventually transfer to College Station, and the ones that are going to the UH one, they really do they go across the street to U of H? Because I think it's across the freeway from y'all.
Well, yeah, we don't even use the word transfer. We use the word transition. Because day one in the cohort model, students are A&M students, HCC students, and U of H students, and HCC students. So as soon as students meet the required GPA and degree requirements, they transition into College Station for A&M Academy students. And for U of H Academy, students either transition to U of H main campus or the Katy campus, because U of H Engineering has three majors that they offer those three majors at Katy campus. So they only walk 5 minutes. That's the transition from HCC Katy campus to U of H Katy campus, and only 5 minutes drive from HCC Fraga campus to U of H main campus.
Now, I know tomorrow you have an MOU signing with UT Tyler. Tell us what that's all about. I thought we'd had a program with UT Tyler. How is this different?
Well, this MOU is, we first signed the MOU with UT Tyler back in 2012. I was not with HCC at the time. And over the years, UT Tyler had expanded their program at the Houston Engineering Center. And similarly, HCC engineering program has grown. We used to have only one ACES engineering degree, but we added multiple degrees. We currently have 5 engineering degrees. So we've seen a desire to update our MOU between the two institutions. So this is going to be 2.0 between HCC and UT Tyler. Not only that, it is going to create affordable pathway to earn a 4-year engineering degree at the Houston Engineering Center at the ADFAS campus. There is also possibility of concurrent enrollment for students pursuing engineering degree at HCC and UT Tyler with the new MOU.
I mean, that's a big takeaway, which I don't think we really highlighted it much during this segment. But these students who start at HCC and A&M, or HCC and U of H, or HCC and UT Tyler, the savings over the 4 years is phenomenal for the students, isn't it? Because I mean, you're getting community college prices for the first couple of years before you transfer or before you transition to the 4-year university.
That's true. I can give you some numbers. For instance, with A&M Academy, students can save up to $40,000 in 4 years by attending the academy, whereas in U of H, they can save up to $15,000 by attending the academy. And UT Tyler, the tuition is amazing. For industry students, they can finish a 4-year engineering degree. They can get it less than $30,000.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I remember the days when I went to college, it was kind of pay as you go along. And luckily, I was very fortunate to where I didn't have a lot of debt when I graduated college. But it looks like you guys are gearing this for students once again, because many students, when they go to a 4-year college, I mean, they could wind up with, 6 figures in debt.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, our ultimate goal is to create pathway for students so that they finish engineering education as soon as possible and join the workforce.
Any new developments happening at the Engineering Center of Excellence? We've got about a minute and a half left.
Well, we have organized two successful engineering transfer fair last year. This was the first time that engineering COE invited the local engineering programs to Houston Community College. In addition to that, we have added computer engineering specializations to our degree plans, which actually allow students to study both electrical and computer engineering degrees. With the new degree plan changes, we have added additional lab hours to our classes, which actually increase the hands-on and project-based learning experiences for our students. At this point, we are also exploring a fully online engineering program to increase accessibility for students. It's still new, but we're exploring. One other development we have is we're pursuing an academic engineering technology program as an additional pathway for students interested in four-year engineering technology programs. It's slightly different than engineering program, but it is going to be under engineering. And lastly, we have expanded student engagement through 6 active clubs and research opportunities supported by grants from NSF and federal agencies, and we partner with Rice University and University of Houston.
A lot of exciting things happening in the engineering program here at HCC, and Dr. Mehmet Argin is the Dean of HCC's Engineering Center of Excellence. Thanks for being here, Mehmet. We look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. Have a great day.
And we're going to have all the information on all the programs he spoke about in our social media post after this live show. Okay, right now, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Lana is going to be talking with a special guest about job fairs across the district. We'll return in 60 seconds.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me and then you just linked arms with me, I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
And we are back to speak with Filecha Lucas, Manager of Career and Job Placement Services for HCC Central. Welcome back to the show, Filecha.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you have some big career fairs coming up, but first give us an overview of career services.
Well, career services, I like to say that we're the hidden gem here at HCC. We are the department that helps guide students from their classroom experience to the world of work. So anything that has to do with developing our students professionally, that's what career services does.
So how can a student get started with career services?
Well, we've made it very easy. Students can make appointments with us or walk in, and we have 6 main career centers across our district. So students can come in to see a career representative. They can ask questions to help them with a job search or resume review, and they can be seen right on the spot. Or if they feel they need a more intense appointment, they can make an appointment to meet with a career rep.
And as we said, your division has an all majors career fair coming up. Tell us about that.
So across our district, we have quite a few career fairs first. We make sure that students have the ability to meet with employers throughout the semester. So we have 18 career fairs just this semester across all 6 career centers. But I have a career fair here at the Central Campus. It's going to be February the 12th from 10 to 1 here at our W.W. Harmon building, our student building. And it is one of our more popular career fairs. It's all major. We do it right around Valentine's Day. So our students love it and our employers love it. And it's generally general, so all students are welcome.
And later in the semester, you'll celebrate Career Week. What's planned for that?
Well, Career Week, one of the things we aim to do starting this school year was make sure, because like I said, we're really a hidden gem, that our students had a concentrated time within the school year to really hear more about our services and interact with our staff. So we designed a Career Week. We had one last semester. It was a great success. And this semester, we're going to do something even more special. We are having a grand opening celebration for our new Career Services Lab here at Central. So that's very exciting. And we're planning right now for Career Week so the students can know how they can benefit from that Career Services Lab.
So let's talk about some of the specific career fairs you have for specific majors. Can you tell us about those?
Well, the 6 career centers across our district, we all specialize in a different center of excellence. Now, students can go into any career center and get assistance, but this career centers specialize based on the college. So here at Central, we focus on construction and all the programs under the construction umbrella, as well as consumer arts and sciences. But our sister campuses have career fairs that are industry focused as well. So you'll see, if you were to log on our website, you'll see an automotive, a business technology, and education. So almost all the centers of excellence have a program or a career fair that is focused toward them at some point during the academic school year.
So with those career fairs, do industry partners come in to talk to students specifically for jobs in their major?
They do. So if it's an all major career fair, of course, it's very general, and we try to make sure we have that at some point in the school year so that all students can get a chance to engage. But when we do specific industry focused career fairs, we're first partnering also with our faculty partners and our deans, because it is an integrated type of event. So we have our faculty partners and our deans involved. They're giving us information on employers that they would like to see at these particular career fairs. And the career centers are recruiting just for that industry. So those employers, when they come out for those career fairs, they know that they're talking to students who are in that major or in that pathway. So they're prepared to talk to students about internship, full-time and part-time positions.
So have you had any feedback from those industry partners about HCC graduates and how they're doing?
We do. We get feedback, and all the career centers have feedback, and they have relationships with the employers. But here at Central in particular, we can find out more about our feedback based on how the employers want to continue to interact with us. So employers, not only they're working here with us for career fairs, but they also come to our campus for information sessions. Last semester, we had the Hilton corporate office here. So we had a full a group of their leaders here talking to students about their manager and training programs, about their internships and their jobs. And after that program was over, we got immediate feedback. And the Hilton representatives told us how impressed they were, how prepared our students were for the information session, the questions that they asked, and what they wanted to do with the company afterwards. So yes, we do get really good feedback from employers. And it helps us because employers know these are students. And so some of them have graduated and some of them have not. So they're actually education partners with us.
Oh, that's very impressive. So tell us what else besides the career fairs that you can provide to students.
Well, students can come to workshops. Almost all of our career centers offer workshops, professional development workshops. As we said here at the Central Campus, the lab that we're going to be opening, well, it's open now, but it'll have a grand opening in March. We're offering LinkedIn optimization. One of the things we know is that 95% of recruiters are on LinkedIn, and we want to make sure students know how to have an account, how to optimize that account, and network with employers on that account. We've also offered a virtual reality. We know our students are into the virtual world and AI. So here we're offering mock interviews through virtual reality. So students will be able to come into the lab and talk to an avatar and go through an entirely simulated interview, mock interview, and be graded, if you will, on that interview. So those are really innovative things that we're moving into with career services. We have a VMOC program, which is going to be coming out very soon, and that's an AI resume builder. So our career center and career services as a whole has embraced innovation when it comes to helping connect our students with employment opportunities.
Wow, that mock interview with an avatar, that is really, really impressive. I mean, I could use that. That really, I'm sure that really helps students get over that nervousness and anxiety about doing interviews, because interviews really are quite anxiety ridden. So how is the job market? How's it looking?
Well, overall, obviously, we just changed administration, so we're going to be hearing some things as we come into this next month. That report is usually in arrears, so it tells you what's been happening prior. And I think Houston is better than most cities, but I think as far as students in preparing for the job market, what's so great about HCC is that we have programs that are in high demand. So students have opportunities in our city for employment. The key is to be prepared, not only be prepared with what you're learning in the classroom, but make sure that you're the premier candidate. And that's why it's so important to connect with career services and connect with us early so that you do stand out as a candidate when it's time to actually move from the classroom into the job market.
Very impressive. Well, thank you, Filecha Lucas, Manager of Career and Job Placement Services for HCC Central. We'll have your info in our post after the show.
Thank you.
And coming up after a quick commercial break, Todd and I will return with some news and announcements.
At Houston Community College, we make your lessons matter. Open the door to real-world education, where passions become careers. Find out more at hccs.edu and let your success take flight.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
You're watching Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we're live at the HCCTV studios this Wednesday morning. Couple of things. It's January 29th. It is Lunar New Year. Happy Lunar New Year to you all. It's the year of the snake, by the way. HCC students can learn how Lunar New Year is celebrated across the globe. There is one celebration happening in HCC's Northeast and also the Southeast student lab lobbies. So those are happening across the district, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And light refreshments will be provided for each, which usually means you'll get some free food there. So we might want to check it out. And we'll have all the information on those in our social media post after the show. And Lana, we're a few weeks into the semester, but we're still celebrating and kicking off this new semester.
That's right. Students can connect with student services, scholarships, weekend and honors college, COEs, and more programs that are crucial in ensuring that our students have the tools and support they need to thrive academically and beyond. And those are today, January 29th, which is Wednesday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. HCC Ailey Pace, that's where I'm at right now. And you can check out our post after the show for more information.
We have a Swoop Leadership Academy coming up on next Friday? Yeah, next Friday. Fun-filled day includes workshop, lunch, leadership info, and to upgrade student skills all semester long. It's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Friday, January the 31st, and it's happening at HCC's East Side Student Life Center. So check that out. And I believe it is, it is this Friday. So make sure you check it out. We'll have some more information in our post after the show. And the Kindness Club is holding an event as well.
That's right. Students who want to make a difference on campus and beyond can join Club Kindness. Its service learning projects benefit HCC as well as the local community with workshops to help organize acts of kindness events. So check out our post after the show for more information.
I know we are in the spring 2025 semester, but it's not too early to start thinking about your FAFSA application for the fall of 2025. If you haven't filed it for the fall semester, you can visit financial aid to get step-by-step assistance submitting the application, and it's not too early to get started on that. Check our post after the show for our registration information. And spring registration still underway, Lana.
That's right. Second Start, it begins, I believe, next week, which is February already. Registration for Spring Second Start, it's ongoing with classes being offered in a variety of programs and in various semester lanes. HCC courses are also offered in a range of modalities, including online on a schedule, hybrid, in-person, and hybrid labs. So to learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, go to hccs.edu/apply.
Now, tomorrow's show, we'll be highlighting a student success story of a young lady. Let's put it that way. She'll be joining us, and you've got to see her story. It's pretty incredible. She's very proud of it. And later, we'll continue our 5-year anniversary celebration with our first co-hosts on the show, Brittany Pacheco and Frank Cooper. They'll be joining me live, I believe, on Friday. Lana, thanks for being here today. We will see you next week.
Always a pleasure, Todd. Thank you.
And thank you all for being here. We're live again tomorrow, 10 a.m. on Up to the Minute.